What time is it? It's hammer time!
When we do our best to be brave. Trying not to jump around each turn. But for 6 weeks every fall in Shakopee, families line up to embrace their fear, ready to be a part of the Halloween fun.
We have a regular season that ends, and then we just kind of monstrify everything and turn it into Halloween fun around here.
At ValleySCARE, monsters, mazes, and amusement rides surround you. Planet Spooky gives the younger kids something to get them in the spirit during the day. But at night, Halloween Haunt will keep you up.
We love ValleySCARE!
They like to say here that when darkness falls, fear rises.
We don't cut any corners when it comes to the Halloween Haunt at ValleySCARE.
But it is a special show on stage that provides the music that lets you move to a beat while you're taking it all in. Shows a night light up the park with the power of percussion. Zach Spicer, Trevor McKenzie, and Cameron Gant make up the group called Blood Drums. The show's been a part of ValleySCARE for the past 3 seasons. It's easy to hear why what these guys can do is a perfect fit. So what is it about the drums?
It's fun to hit stuff.
Well said. Blood Drums came from the world-renowned percussion show called Street Drum Corps. That group started in LA with some big-name drummers like Tommy Lee. They still perform across the country, but decided years ago it was time to break into the theme park circuit and spread their rhythm during a very dark time of year.
It's really cool to see all of these other parks popping up and think that we were kind of the guys that helped really keep this ball rolling and keep the momentum growing throughout the country.
Valleyfair is one of the first 3 amusement parks in the U.S. to do this show. It's a different position for a percussionist to be in. They're used to being in the background. Like you said, you're kind of in the back of the stage, right? Keeping the beat, keeping everything on track to really being the main event, the headliner.
Yeah, that's awesome. Some appreciation for the percussionists.
Oh yeah, finally.
Zach, it looks like a bit of a process to get ready for the show.
It certainly is. There's a very specific aesthetic that needs to go into the show just to really help get the audience into it and really just make us part of the production.
Just like any other character at ValleySCARE, the guys with blood drums have to get into character.
When we put the mask on, it's like I can be another person.
And you guys have to really play through the elements here too, right? I mean,
yeah, the fog helps, keeps us hidden. No, it looks really cool, but the lights are nice.
What's going through your mind when you're up there on stage?
I think a lot of it is just trying to find a way to harness the energy in a positive and creative way. I think the rest of the guys will agree with me that it's really easy to just kind of lose control and go crazy when you've got people screaming at you and you're just pounding on all this garbage and junk on stage, but you've kind of got to reel it in and stay focused and really kind of just become one with what's going on stage.
Beyond the music, there is also a focus on the relationship between these 3. They have to know where the others are on stage and in the song to make it all work. Looks like it's effortless, but clearly it's not.
I think a lot of that manifests from not only the music and the show itself, because there's so much energy and there's so much power in the actual production, but the crowd gives us so much energy. And I like to think of Street Drum Corps and Blood Drums itself as almost more of a brotherhood than a cast. When you're up on stage, it's just one big moving piece. We're not 3 individuals, it's actually one ensemble in front of you that's creating the experience.
The smoke, flashing lights, and a pumped-up crowd pulls the whole thing together.
We might start a show with a small crowd, but so many people just walk by and they notice what's going on and they think, well, I have to stop and check this out. And it really grows and grows and grows and people love it. We've actually had people buy the season pass specifically for Blood Drums. So I think that's a real testament and a real compliment to what we've been able to do.
A testament, too, to all that Halloween haunt at this amusement park has become.
We're looking for live entertainment. We're looking for something that's interactive. We're looking for something that's fun, gets the audience engaged, and Blood Drums absolutely does that.
So if you're looking to hear the soundtrack at this time of year, you'll find it at ValleySCARE, on a stage where 3 guys get the sparks to fly.
There's always some adventure to it, but it's definitely a very rewarding experience and something to look forward to as the weeks go on.
Life to the Max is brought to you by LifeTouch, photography for a lifetime.